What's your thoughts on upcoming match against Colorado?
I think it'll be a good game. Obviously, Colorado right now is on top of the table in the West, and they're a team that's full of confidence and they're playing well.
This is the day that the union put out the player salaries and so forth. That's often something that people don't like floating around a workplace. Does it cause any problems in the locker room or for you?
I try not to look at it. I sort of have an idea what they are anyway, and that's always. I mean, the mechanisms in the league are so strange that how completely accurate those are is often up to judgment. So it is what it is. I know that's something that's not common in every work environment that you're in, where you know what every employee makes that's with you, but it's something that's been that way, since the league has started. I think the guys are aware of it, and I think they can all handle it. They're all adults.
How's the team doing health-wise today, Thursday?
Getting better. Valdez did more today. So that was good. Farfan had a little bit of a setback, so he wasn't out here today, and we kept Marshall inside. But he's also feeling much better.
What's the issue with Marshall?
He just felt a little bit of something at the beginning of the Wednesday practice, so we pulled him out very early. But I talked to him this morning. He said it feels really good.
Is there a body part?
No.
Body part with Farfan?
Adductor.
You'll also now know where and maybe against whom you'll be starting Open Cup, or I guess Brian Schmetzer will be.
How many games am I suspended for?
I was about to ask you.
I have freaking no idea. I'll be back in the U.S. Open Cup when they say, "Hey, you can come back in." So it's not the first time I've been persona non grata with U.S. Soccer. So remember, there was an old national team coach who wrote me and said, "As long as I'm national team coach, you won't have an involvement." So it's happened to me before. It's been a long time, but no, it's good. It's good to be at home in the first game. It's also good because it means that we'll be able to watch the game on the 14th, which if we would have been on the road, that might have been impossible. So we're excited about that.
I know that when any tournament that y'all enter, y'all want to win and so forth, but is that tournament a little bit of a more disposable? If you guys are still below the red line and struggling, does that maybe mandate taking care of your first 11 a little bit more?
I mean, my belief has always been every game you enter into the game to win. Now, who you play in those games, do you play some young guys? Do you rest some guys? That's something that you take into account of where you are, because we're coming back off a break. We've got a game at Red Bull that weekend, so we want to take that into account as well. It's possible their Open Cup game is on the Tuesday, so they get a little more rest. So we have to look at all of that. But the Open Cup has served us well in the past, and that sometimes when we've struggled in regular season, having good results in the Open Cup has propelled us also in league.
Well, with the break coming up and the current situation of the team and playing this great Colorado team, is that kind of a must-win? Again, with a lot of pressure in regards to.
We want to win every game. We want to win every game that we step into and that we play, and Colorado's the next game up on the list. So it doesn't matter if it was them, doesn't matter if it was Dallas, again, doesn't matter if it was Kansas City. We want to win this next game.